We'll do that on the thank you page here. And we'll take this one, oops. We'll take this one out. We have to leave this one in to decipher the number of line items here. I'm going to actually set a variable here. I'm typing this out and I'll explain what I'm doing here in 1 second. All right. Okay, so I opted, since this was getting a little more complicated, I opted to not do the global order file opening and closing reference, and instead to open and close the order file on each step of the checkout page, including the checkout cart up above as well. So let's see here. Just check my syntax really quick. So I'm setting a. So what I'm doing at the top of the checkout page, is I'm setting a text variable, the num line items, just so I don't have to open up the order file more than once here. And I grab the num line items and do the check here with the text variable instead. And then I start with the pages here. Separate that out a little bit. If the num line items is greater than 0, then I'm going to show the content here surrounding the checkout in the order file, and then onto the pages separately. So, okay, so now that we've done that, I can actually this set header right here will grab fresh. It will set the information, and this opening context will grab the fresh information there. That's the whole idea. We want to make sure that it's opened and it has the latest information of the edited cart. Okay, so let's just test this out real quick. I'm going to save it. And I'm going to go to the checkout page again. Alright, now this time we should see a little bit of difference here. We're going to say I'm going to get rid of that one there. That's just something specific to the order file naming. Alright, so we'll proceed on to the billing info. But let's say let's just check here. Remember, we're passing our cookie, or we have a cookie in our browser that's referencing the cart number. So as long as we're open here, go back to the checkout.dna. Yeah, notice that all our information is there. However, there is they call this a vertical tab here that's referenced instead. So how we can handle this? Let's go back to our shipping information. Inside our text area here, WebDNA has another useful tool called input. And that will then display without the vertical tab there. So, all right. So let's save this by hitting next billing information, and then we refresh. Go to the default checkout.dna page again, and notice that we now have the correct information being saved. So that's looking good. Alright, so we go to the billing information, and we will need to do this same sort of thing here. But let's go back and edit take out the 1 on there as well. I'll go to the shipping information. Okay, so again, with this billing information, let's take out the HTML so that we can better read this. We'll call it checkout billing.include. And double check it real quick. So we go to the default DNA page. There's our information that we entered. Hit next, and good. It's working just fine. So now we can enter in billing information. And again, this information right here is all basic order file information. There are other reserved order file header names that you can use for the checkout process to keep track of more specific information. Okay, before we hit the next purchase tab here, we want to make sure we have code in place that will save this new billing information on the thank you page. So, and then also underneath this billing info, let's add the area for the credit card information as well, so that they can add the credit card right on this same form here. So